I think it's very significant that the Supreme Court has intervened in a suo motu manner, that is, that they've taken their own initiative, because the Supreme Court has historically in our country had a role as a guardian of the environment. To my mind, this is something we should welcome. But beyond that, when a matter is sub judice, it would not be appropriate for any politician to comment on the merits of the matter. I think the Supreme Court, taking heed of the environmental concerns of the public, which have been widely expressed, is a very healthy development, and we welcome it. On the outcome, we have to wait for their consideration.
These questions, India's view of environment as an economic burden. How do you see that?
No, listen, the environment and development tension is an old cliche. The honest truth is we need development and we also need the environment. It's what we call, when I was at the UN, we came up with the phrase sustainable development. That is development that ensures that the environment itself is preserved in a way that can be sustained for future generations. So yes, you need the factory, you need the jobs, etc., but you don't need the pollution coming out of the factory. So you need to create something that is environmentally friendly, but that generates both the economic growth, the items required, and the jobs for the workers. This is the kind of sustainable development that is the goal of every country today. And we must also head in that direction. When it comes to mining, there are obvious needs for mining in many parts of the country. The specific circumstances of the Aravalis are precisely what has created the outcry by not just environmentalists, but very many members of the public as well.
This also questions Delhi's pollution, right?
It can have, you see, because mining activities will add more dust into the air, more particles will come. Already we have a very severe problem there. The Aravalis are a natural barrier against the spreading of the Thar Desert eastwards. So given all of these considerations, there are some very, very specific reasons why people are not in favor of mining in the Aravalis. But let the Supreme Court look. I am not, as a Supreme Court judge, I can't presume to rule on the substance.